Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. Voters in our state will soon decide on minimum wage and voter ID.
If you want to know more about how these initiatives affect Nebraskans, we have comments from those in favor and also from opponents. Veronica Barreto joins us now live here in the studio with more. Veronica?
Voters will decide on these two initiatives November 8th. Today, the public was able to hear from opponents and supporters at the state capitol before making a decision. The last of three public hearings on voter ID and the minimum wage initiative held Tuesday before voters could have a final decision on midterm elections. Secretary of State Bob Evans is required under state law to host public hearings in each of Nebraska's congressional districts. Tuesday's first hearing was an initiative 433 that, if approved by voters, would raise the state's minimum wage to $15 an hour by 2026. Those in favor of increase in minimum wage said it benefits the state's economy as people who make more money are able to invest more. They also said it will help the state's labor shortage.
Gas prices, healthcare, the cost of living, everything has increased. The only thing that hasn't increased is our minimum wage.
But those opposing to a wage raise said it affects small businesses the most.
The outcome will be small businesses unable to keep their doors open due to be undercut by large corporations.
The second public hearing was on Initiative 432 that, if approved, would require photo identification in order to vote. Those in favor of the measure said it helps prevent fraud in the state's election. Senator Julius Lamas said elections can be decided by small margins.
Thankfully, voter fraud is rare in our state, thanks to the outstanding work of our hardworking election officials and the Secretary of State. But it does still happen in our country.
Voters' rights organizations said if approved, it would make Nebraska one of the most restrictive states on voter ID.
Even a valid, unexpired driver's license could be suspect if any of your information has changed. If so, you might rightly think your ID is still current, but it might not be considered valid under the final bill.
The other two public hearings on the initiatives were held in North Platte and Omaha earlier this month. If you want to know more about these ballot initiatives ahead of November's 8th election, you can visit klkntv.com.
All right, Veronica, thank you so much.